So you want us to be like guest or friend?
friend and
Okay.
guest, yeah.
Any limits, do's and don'ts? I think the video will
No.
be like that.
No. Okay, so shall we start?
Yeah,
Okay.
excited.
1, 2, 3. Hi, Kelly.
Hello. No, but before we start, I am a huge fan of yours since the first episodes of the podcast that you have in Spotify.
Okay, so for our listeners today, you guys know my name is Nicolette, and I'm the creator for the podcast titled You're Worthless. Read that again. The juxtaposition of your very soul. So today is actually the first day I'm embarking on a face-to-face video podcast. And I figured that what better way to start and to actually reach out to my own friends and talk to them first, right? Because we so bit of introduction. This is my friend here, Kelly.
Hello.
We are from Malaysia. We're residing in Kuala Lumpur,
Yes.
but
Yes,
we
we
are
are.
Sabahan. So we are actually from East Malaysia. And so I think somewhere along this conversation, we're going to be speaking in Bahasa and in Sabahan language. So bear with us. We're going to put some subtitles anyway, but it's intuitive. You you won't get lost in translation anyway. He's a little bit nervous. Me too, to be honest. But we're gonna make it like this is just a conversation that we always have. It's not gonna be formal. It's just like some. We're just gonna think that there is um a recording equipment recording us. That's it, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So okay, let's start. So as my ritual when I start my podcast, I'd like to read a bit of introduction for my guest today. So a little bit of secret. I force him and all my other face-to-face podcasts to give their introduction. I forced them, and none of them. Only one said, "Okay, I'll give it." He was one of those people who said, "No, I don't want." like I don't know what to write. But okay, bear with me here. This is what he said about it. This is Kelly, okay? So, hey guys, we have Kelly here, Kelly Aseng, or also known as Kelly Rowland of Malaysia. Right. Okay. Restart. Gosh, sorry. Okay, meet Kelly. Yes, a fascinating individual with a deep appreciation for the mystical and the profound. Kelly's world is enriched by his love for New Age literature.
Mhm.
Something I didn't know about him, really. Constantly exploring the realms of spirituality and enlightenment through the pages of captivating books. Beyond his literary pursuits, Kelly is a compassionate soul who finds fulfillment in listening to the concerns and troubles of his friend. Yes, I can safely vouch for that. He is my confidant. His genuine interest in understanding others allows him to offer valuable suggestions, creating a supportive environment for those around him. Driven by a belief in the extraordinary, Kelly holds a conviction that mystical animals exist, adding an element of wonder and enchantment to his perspective on life. While he delves into the mysteries of the universe, Kelly cherishes moments of connection and togetherness, prioritizing quality time with his family and close friends. As a Cancer water sign, my fellow water sign, because I'm a Scorpio. His emotional depth and nurturing nature contribute to the warmth and harmony he brings to his relationships. Join Kelly on his journey of exploration, where literature, compassion, mysticism, and family form the vibrant tapestry of his unique and enriching life.
Mm. Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
hearing it being said by other people seems like okay, I'm actually somebody, right? Because
True.
oftentimes we think that
You mislook actually.
yes, and we so at times when he's low, he would actually come to me and say,
Ah.
"Babe, I am not, I don't think that I'm good enough. I'm scared. I'm shy." So, and fun fact, this is he wrote it himself, and I think I don't think he would lie about it, right?
Yeah.
This is what you feel about yourself. So yeah, yes, that's the essence of my podcast today. I know this is my podcast has no form right now. I'm starting to introduce him, but right now I'm going towards my merch. But later on, I think we'll move on to this. But guys, we have our latest merch mug right now. Okay, let's sip some
Nice.
like sip some coffee. And also we have our cushion. You are
Cushion.
worthy. What does it say, Kelly?
You are worthy. You are worthy. Yeah. You are enough. And you
Yes.
are enough always.
Yes. So this merch are gonna be out soon. I haven't figured out when, but probably it's gonna be a sweater and also t-shirt. So watch out for that.
Oh my God.
So at this point, I told him that I need a team. Like, okay, who's up to join my team? Let's take it offline. So welcome, Kelly.
Hi.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
So walk us through me and the listeners. What was it like growing up as yourself?
All right. Wow. Kelly. It's a cute name, actually.
I love it.
It is.
We tend to find our own selves, guys. But he is cute. I mean, the name and the face, like, come on.
Okay. Okay.
He's blushing, okay?
All right. So name is cute. Always get bullied with the name itself. Usually, name of Kelly is often happens with the girls, females, but I feel like I'm the only one last soldier that stands with the name of Kelly. Maybe there's another person out there with the name of Kelly, but yeah, so far my childhood has been bullied, verbally abused me with this name
Right.
to the point that I get numb. People say it's like, what? Why your name is like this? Why not? I'm cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way, I'm worth it for that name.
See that guy?
Yeah.
He get 1 point of this podcast.
Then, so I grew up in a small village in a town. I call it a ghost town. When it comes to 8 p.m., everything closed. You have no entertainment, nightlife so far.
Right.
Yes, so it's in a small towns where I get involved or circle with my families. I have a lot of traditions. I grew up in a Chinese families where the traditions are strictly have to, obey, and you cannot do this, you cannot do that. You have to be a good son. You have to study. The skepticism or the stereotype of mindset of a family, especially the Asians one. You have to study hard. You have to work your best for your future and everything. But despite of that, I still find a joy during all these strict rules that I need to obey. Yeah, I tend to go out a lot, be rebellious a bit, go play outside. Uh, Maybe somehow.
I'm gonna ask you, like, what kind of things do you go out and play with? But leave it for maybe another episode. But okay.
Yeah. So, but all in all, I go out and play. I go to nature, river. I know that maybe it will be a dangerous right now, or maybe even a dangerous path or journey, but I go to a river just to heal myself. Somehow it connected me back to the roots where I am from. River, a nature, go for hiking. So
Right.
this is where I usually spend my downfall time during my childhood. But so far, I am happy and I'm grateful that I can go through all that till I am here sitting with you today.
Beautiful. So, aren't you guys interested? What's next, right? Okay, let's ask him. So, okay, could you tell us your 6 year career journey so far?
All right. So, wow, 6 years. It's been that
Been a
long.
while.
Yeah.
A decade, a bit more, half a decade.
Yeah.
Half a decade.
So, 6 years, it's not an easy journey. it started from my background of my education as a diploma in medical assistance, where I can say that I don't really like have the ambitious or passionates about medical at all.
Right.
But for the sake of studying, and it is actually sponsored by a scholarship. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
smart. Are you single?
Oh.
Oh, let us all take a sip.
Yeah. So.
Mhm. Don't worry, I'll tag him on all his socials so you guys can reach out. Okay. Look at him.
Oh.
Sorry for cutting you off.
All right. So yeah, uh, medical assistant background,
Yeah.
and before usually because my final year we don't have any class, we just wait for our paper. So during that time, I started to do so-called part-time
Mm.
in a hotel as a front desk.
Mm.
I took a night shift, and in there, even the night shift, you might sound like a peaceful shift, but it's not. It's always busy with human being in and out. Hotel, okay?
Is it a what kind of a hotel?
It's
Four
a,
star.
it's a small, maybe put it a 3-star hotel. Yeah, it's a small
It's not
boutique
a
hotel.
motel, right? You'll hear
Yeah.
all sorts of things. But I know 4 star, 5 star, you will hear those kind of things, but
Yeah.
it's security is more
Yes, it's
yeah.
true.
Tighter.
Yeah. So from there, I started to, you know, expose to customer service. It's where I get the true color, maybe just a surface color of customer service, where I know how to handle with complicated cases or a bit uh, easy to say, yeah, those cases. But yes, this is where I started my journey as a customer service. So eventually, all the way that I go until today, it involved with customer service where I get to talk to the customer or to understand how to say, to understand their problems, their issues. So this is also where I train on how to become a person who actively listens to all kind of issue or problems in their life, or even a good news or bad news. Sometimes you have to, you know, react with their problems. So yeah, for 6 years, actually it's quite long. I didn't notice that though.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, but it's a fun journey, and yeah, so far that's all involved until I work in a call center.
Okay. So guys, so can I say your love language is one of it would be acts of service?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Or the number one.
Number one, man.
Oh.
Number one.
Right. That mine is number two for acts of service. So, wanna know number one?
We
Get off live. Okay.
part of service, right?
Okay. So well, walk us through. Share with us what were some of your achievements that you're very proud of.
I see. Uh, in life, where my achievements, I know it looks small, but for me, it's quite a huge achievement to have my own property, to have achieved my own, buying my own things.
How old are you?
I'm,
If you don't mind sharing, Leon.
I'm 25, born in 1996. Do the math and accept the fact.
Okay, 25 plus. Okay.
All right. Within 20. All right.
Right.
But I'm about to go to 33 series.
Right.
Yeah. So one of my achievements that I could not think of and always manifest for it, it's actually to own my own properties.
And he did it, guys.
Yeah. You have to. I mean, manifestation, it works. Actually, it works. All right.
And this is what we're gonna go into. Okay. So we prepared some questions, but I told him like, based on the conversation, we're gonna go astray. So walk us through when did you start looking into spirituality? Like, what
Mm,
got you into spirituality?
that's a good question.
A topic that's very close to me
Wow.
as well.
Actually, I started. It's not. It's just recently, maybe
Okay.
about a year and a half or 2 years ago. So I started spiritually journey
Mm.
where it begins where I, it all begins with astrology, sign. Because I'm a Cancerian, I need to know what I am.
Same Scorpion. I also in constant search of who I am.
Right,
Yeah.
who you are, and what you can contribute.
Well, yes, what are we supposed to do in this lifetime?
That's
Yeah,
the purpose.
that's right.
Maybe for me,
For me too.
but all in all, I'm a person who curious. So when I read Cancer, so I read other signs also, but I need to know where it's coming from, the roots of this astrology. So I dig deep, and I found out that the roots is actually all started with what we so call it witchcraft and everything.
Disclaimer to the listeners: we're not asking you to join a cult.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
it is just simply a sharing, which our friend here, Kelly,
Knowledge.
has spent most. I wouldn't say most of his time, but just really spent a lot of time into researching, and I think this subject is very close to him, to his
Mm.
heart. So let's have an open mind. Let's hear what he has to say about it.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
because witchcraft is taboo. You know,
Yeah,
you've got to
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got to. I mean, you got to give it to that.
Or we can put it the art of shadows.
Yeah. Of art of shadows.
Yeah,
Okay.
where people tend to not noticing but do it every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give us some examples in a bit.
All right. So,
Okay.
all right. Like for example, if your birthday,
Don't
the
tell them my birthday, please.
right now, I mean, just
Okay. Example.
example like your birthday, you put a candle, but before you blow the candle, you will make a wish. It's part of manifestations. It's also a witchcraft. Yeah, it's the art of shadow where it is you do it every day, but you don't notice it. It is a witchcraft. So for me, it's nothing bad about it because the first rule of a witchcraft is you cannot harm anyone with the craft itself. If you harm anyone, you will get karma.
Karma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tenfold of karma. If
Right,
it's not
because the
happened to
intention is not right.
yes, if it's not happened to you yourself, it would happen to your next generations. So yeah, it's not good.
Remember that. So I always say this to my team or people around me or just friends, like intention matters.
True.
I think yeah, what everything you do, you should start with an intention. And if the intention is right, I think your endeavor will flourish. But if it's not right, um just wait for it, you know.
Yeah.
Things will come around.
True.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And yeah, that's the first rule. So for me, I really obey to that rules until today. What I do, what I manifest for me, for the own good of me and my friends, family, all of it for your health. Especially you. Actually, I'm a big fan of hers since the first episode of her podcast. I've been trying to manifest the best actually for her.
Do you
Was it the
guys
same?
know? Do you guys know? No, I gotta say this because he is. To be honest, I think the closest. I mean, I've got lots of friends, and I keep them very very close to my circle. I have very close friends as well, but I'm also a social butterfly at times. But Kelly is somebody who I think is he is I think one of the most caring person that I've ever met in my life. And whenever he sends me reels, I think you should know this. Like whenever he sends me reels, even though I he knows that I'm busy, but he still sends me. And the things that he sends are actually it
Resonate.
yeah, it's very meaningful. And I feel bad at times because I don't I don't reciprocate that to him. But I just want you to know, Kels, that I appreciate you.
Oh,
Yeah, even though I don't really call you or I don't text you that
I
often,
know.
please know that I appreciate you. Please know that you are important in
I
my life.
know.
Yeah, so yes, feel the love, Kels. Okay, so yeah, so you were saying,
Okay.
uh,
So yes, that's the first rule of it. So that's how I put it, the art of shadows, actually. You do it every day, but you don't
mhm.
notice it.
Guys, you are doing witchcraft, you just don't know it. So, how do you think you integrate spirituality in your daily life and personal development as well as your career? How do you think spirituality has improved these different aspects of your life?
I see. For the spirituality, okay, so I compare myself before and after spiritual journey. So before I started my spiritual journey, I'm a person who uh based on emotional, because I'm Cancerian anyway, right?
You're very
Emotionals
emotional.
attached, yeah,
Yeah.
driven emotionals.
Yeah.
So emotional to the point that I cannot make my own decisions, where
Mm.
I always jump to a conclusion or go to a wrong path.
Mm.
But for me, this is where it led me to a spiritual journey. That's what I appreciate most of it. And at that point, when I don't start the spiritual journey, I don't really appreciate things.
Mm.
I don't, I see myself as a low class citizens. Yes.
No. Big no no, guys. Okay.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm not worthy.
Guys, guys.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, but I'm grateful that journey has over and I start a new a spiritual journey where I started the spiritual one. It teach me how to appreciate yourself in order for you to, vibrate out the energy, the vibe, the aura to other people's around you or the universe,
Yes.
to tell the universe that you are ready for who you are
Mm.
and you are ready for what you manifest. It's a powerful energy, actually.
Wow.
True. Yeah. And it leads me to all kind of career path also, where I started to see the world of corporates. Yeah. And also I tend to implement myself or manifest myself into a positions, for example, supervisor, manager roles. Yet it's kind of far fetched, but for me, it is
You gotta
something.
start somewhere, right? You
Yeah,
gotta start
I
somewhere.
need to
Yeah.
start from
Yeah.
bottoms. I need to know what's the experience. So on this journey also make me realize that I gain, I achieve, and I appreciate what I have learned along the journey to become a manager or supervisor. Yeah, so it helps me to appreciate. Actually, the main points of this spiritual is actually you need to learn how to appreciate. Yeah, gratitude.
Hashtag gratitude.
So that's how it helps me all along, actually.
I love it. I love it. I think gratitude always leads us back to what we actually already have
True.
and not to focus on what we don't have. And that's why I always believe in this notion that when you are grateful, you're only attracting more.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. When you're grateful, you're only going to attract more because that's the abundance mindset. It's not a lacking mindset, it's not a scarcity mindset. So if you are already inside in your head, you're already abundant, you feel, you know in your core that you're abundant, you're only going to attract the same thing because you attract what you are, not what you want.
True.
Oh yeah. Right. So,
Mm,
next question is interesting. In your opinion, what are some mysticism teachings that people overlook but are very important to know first and understand later?
I see. For me, my point or my opinions, it's actually a witchcraft that
I gotta put a disclaimer in this caption somehow.
yeah.
This is also like some like go like that. No.
No, but actually you're doing it every day. You're doing it every day. You like your birthday, for example, or when you watch a horror movie, they say you use a salt to create a circle for protection. It's true, actually. Yeah, it's true. Salt is actually help you to cleanse, or the incense.
Palo Santo, something like that.
Yes,
Oh,
the
okay.
sage.
The sage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
Okay.
helps you to stay grounded,
Right.
focused, and to sometimes it helps you to concentrate of what you want,
Mm.
to calm you down.
Mm.
Yeah, so these kind of things, even perfume itself is actually a witchcraft.
I just sprayed myself a whole ton of it because I'm doing an interview, so I'm sitting with guests.
Same.
I need to smell good.
Right.
So I'm practicing witchcraft.
Yeah, I mean, like, perfume, it's a witchcraft where when you spray nice, right, when you spray smell nice, you attract nice people's. When you smell expensive people will be attracted to you. So that's how
Guys.
witchcraft works.
So would you say we should invest in perfume?
No, I mean, like, perfume is one of the witchcraft, but if you wish to invest,
Like,
why not?
okay, sorry, I know we're going off track, but I just saw a video. I think last week, Rihanna smells so fucking good all the time,
Right?
and celebrities, whenever they pass by her, so like give her a smooch on the side. Yes, like, you smell good. Why, thank you. There's something that she's doing that we don't know. But I think Kelly here has given us the inside scoop. Perfume.
Yes. So yeah, all in all, every day what you use for your face, the product of your face, it's actually a witchcraft to help you stay young.
I have been using that since I was 15.
Sorry, toothpaste. You brush your teeth. It's a witchcraft to help you to clean. It's a hygiene thing. The dishes you wash with the soap or the dishwasher.
Right.
Yeah, all is
I
witchcraft.
think you just brought up a very good point. I think witchcraft, people always see it in a very negative way. But as what you said, if the intention is right, witchcraft has always been a good thing and it's always helped mankind, I think.
True.
And it's just people, when you abuse something, that's when it turns south.
True.
Things go south. Yeah.
Same goes to humans.
Mm.
We have good, we have bad.
Yeah.
Yin and yang.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you murder someone, you are bad.
Mm.
But actually, witchcraft also goes ways like that.
Mm.
When you assist someone, you help someone,
Mm.
it gives you some good karma.
Mm.
But if you do bad on someone, put a curse or jinx,
Yeah.
it's
gonna come around.
Yeah, it's
guys.
gonna come
Yeah.
around. What you put out, it's
It'll
gonna
come
come
back
back
to
to you. Yes.
Beautiful. So, okay. I don't know if you touched about this just now, but maybe you can share some of the simple mystical things that one can follow and integrate in their own life that will help to elevate their thinking, not just in 3D realm, but also in other dimensions.
Okay. Maybe we can start with manifestation is good.
Right. Let's talk about that a
Yeah,
little bit more.
manifestation is good. But in order for you to manifest what you want, like what your heart desire, it's actually telling you that you are ready for it.
Mm.
That's what I read all the books telling me, is that what you desire with your heart, it's actually you're ready to get it. But how do you get it? It's one of the way. But you want to manifest it, right? You have to tune your energy like signal or radio. If you're looking for some channels in the radio, you have to tune that radio.
Right.
So in order for you to tune that, to tell the universe you are ready to accept what you are or what you want, you have to be exposed, or you have to vibrate out that energy. Like you say, if we appreciate or grateful what we have, we are abundance, right?
Yes.
So we attract abundance in. So if you're manifesting to have a property like me, I that's what I do. I always uh, cannot sit by. Always call the agent for the house, and go viewing for any house that I feel like it's my house. I should claim this house. So when you walk in the house, you can feel that you're living it. You're living inside the house. You walk around. You can see your future in it. So that's why that feelings is actually your energy telling the universe you're supposed to get this kind of house. So that's why people's when they manifestations or they do their dream boards, actually dream boards is also one of the tuning process. Yeah,
Vision board, right?
yeah, the vision board, where you know what you want, what you need. So it's help you to concentrate on that energy. You tap into it and you get what you want. Yeah, that's how manifestations work. So that's how I manifest my property. I go and look around the house.
Let me share a little bit about my manifestation. Like, I didn't know, since I was a kid, I've always been manifesting as well.
Yeah,
Like,
true. We all want something.
yeah, and then by the time you got it, because again, don't you guys think that everything that you are and have right now is what you've prayed for before? Like me doing this podcast, I imagined myself doing this, and now I'm living it. And I think some of you might have heard of my first few episodes of my podcast where I manifested my car. And what I did was I went to the showroom and I drove in it, and I felt it. I felt like it was already mine. And I think, true enough, I think a few months later, I got it. It's in my hands. So it's manifestation works, guys. And I think the other thing you said was vision board. I know people always say what's a new resolution and whatnot. Probably every person is different, but vision board is something that I think everybody should have. I myself, I have a vision board, but it's just not printed out yet. So I think good call out for our listeners that everybody should have vision board. If it's not, if it can be short term for this year alone, 3 to 5 years or 10 years.
True.
Yeah, and always remember that you can change your vision board as to when your stages of life changes. When you have kids, probably it's not included. Right. You can change it.
Yeah. So yeah, vision board, it helps. I do have one myself, the small A4 size.
Sister, now we gotta make it bomb. Like,
Go
like-
big or go home.
you know that's what I wrote. The house.
Yeah.
Go big or go home.
So
That's a good one.
vision board is good. Actually, it helps you to focus or concentrate on what you want. Maybe, yeah, like you say, make it short term. My suggestions, you can start short term first. Maybe if you want to get slim down, you can do a vision board of how you want to go to gym
Right.
per week. Yeah.
And also a quick tip again, I see it from IG. You can please Photoshop yourself in that body that you want.
True.
Because when you and put it where you see it every single day, it gets registered in your subconscious that is already you. You're
True.
going to manifest
Yeah.
it in like,
Just like that. I mean, like
Yeah.
if subconsciously you have to control it.
Yeah.
The subconscious mind. Once you control it, everything goes as what you want. That's how manifestations work. And yeah, that's how you do your vision board. Even though it sounds far fetched, just do it.
yeah.
What's wrong with
Just
it?
do
Yeah,
it. Just put just what type of house you want, the car you want to drive, how much money you want in your bank account,
true.
what kind of credit cards you want, or if you're into credit cards. If you don't want, just roll tons of cash like that. Just manifest
Just
anything.
manifest
Just don't manifest the
True.
bad thing, right?
Yeah, with a good intention.
Yes.
With a good intention.
Because we don't want karma
Yeah.
going to you or your family.
We need a good karma.
Yes. Okay. Good one, Kels. Thank you so much for that. Okay. We're gonna go to my question on self-worth because that is the essence of my podcast. Imposter syndrome is a common challenge that affects people in various fields. How can one overcome this IS and recognize their true value and capabilities?
Well, wow, that's a tough question because I myself also encountered imposter syndromes
Oh yeah, me too. All the
where
time.
yeah, all the time
Yeah.
where uh like for me I drove a local car but other people drive a fancy branded car. I always think that why am I not worthy for that kind of things? Sometimes yes.
Again, when I hear this, I'm like, oh God, I want to strangle him.
Or people say I'm cute and I'm like, I don't know how to reciprocate
Oh,
or
is
how
that?
to accept
Do you
that.
see it? I see his freaking face is like it's a model, guys. So I hope again, sidetrack. I hope with this podcast when it airs, model agencies, if you're looking for one,
Wow. Wow.
no, Kels, don't you want to walk Paris Fashion
I
Week?
mean, like, yeah.
Kels,
Yeah, okay, good.
yes,
Yes, that's a good one.
yes,
That's a good one.
you want to do that so that when he walks that Fashion Week, I get VIP. Okay, no, but yeah.
Yes, so it comes to the point that how do I think or how do I encounter this kind of imposter syndromes is where I sit down,
Hmm.
I pose myself,
Hmm.
I rethink because this might sound explicit a bit. Just think about when sperms inside there. There's a millions of it.
Hmm.
Why are you the one that managed to go to the eggs and become humans?
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
Why did God choose you instead of the other million sperms?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why
That's
you
actually
are
that's
the
true.
one who can fight millions to get to here?
Oh God, this is revolutionary. I mean, it is in science, biology, but I've forgotten about that, and I think you just
Yeah.
woke the listeners up. Thank you.
Right? Because this is our first challenges,
Mm.
the first toughest challenge in life. Because in order for you to swim,
God, let me resonate. Let me internalize that. Like shit.
millions, you have to fight with millions, and you have to fight with obstacles.
Oh, the
Yeah,
the villi we call it, like that
you have to
thing going
swim
over
far.
swim. So don't pray for your life to get easier. Pray for you to get stronger.
That's right, because that is your first test in your life. In order for you to survive in this world, this is where you have to go through first. You manage, you sit here, you're watching us. So, why do you think you're worthless when it comes to you are worthy? You are fight with millions of, I don't know who your siblings are, but yeah, you fight with them. You manage to be the one and the only that can manage sit in this world.
Beautiful. I
Right.
think you made it full circle. You simplified it so much that you don't have to think about anything complicated, but just go back to your core, the start of you.
You're right.
Right?
The start of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I think of myself.
Mm.
Always keep on saying that why I can fight with millions, but I cannot fight with myself.
Mm.
I always have that, people's, I myself will tend to think that, am I worthy for this?
Mm.
Like you sometimes telling me to go for casting. I did, I
Yeah.
did go, but I got rejected a lot of all the time. Yes,
That's okay.
that's okay
Yeah.
because I sit down and think like there might be a reason they reject me. I am somehow somewhere that I didn't perform well.
Mm.
I need to,
Or maybe they just don't see your true value.
not yet,
Yeah.
not yet.
Yes. That's true. Yeah.
Right. So for me, it is actually something that you need to, read yourself,
Mm.
understand yourself
Mm.
to project those perfect self you are.
Mm.
Uh, Hard to say, than done.
Mm.
But for me, yeah, there's a downfall for me of the journey up and downs. When it comes to down, there's always a friends for me around my circles that telling me you are worthy. And I forget to do one ritual, Nefertiti. Oh
my god, this is an inside joke that we have. So I appreciate him so much. My fellow empress.
My fellow emperors.
Some people might not get a joke, but yeah. Okay. What is your heart's greatest wish, Kelly?
For now?
Yes.
All right. Uh, wow. That's a tough question. Maybe as of right now, my greatest wish is to have uh, how to say it, a, a life,
Mm.
a life that I can spend time with my families, with my friends, with my close friends, where yeah, I get to in the beginning, I am chasing
In the
for
meaning.
Okay, in the beginning.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, I do understand people like their greatest dream is like financial freedoms.
Mm.
Yeah, you can do that. That's your wish. But for me, I'm a Cancerian. My oriented is family, friends, and close friends, where I
Mm.
can spend the quality time with them.
Right.
Yeah, that's my
Greatest
greatest wish. Yeah.
Beautiful. Do you have a mantra that you live by?
Oh, I always have one,
Mhm.
two, make it two.
Okay, two.
Two. One of it is I'm lucky. I always hold my gemstone, one of these. Yeah, I have gemstone in the house. Yeah, I am lucky.
Whenever that he said that, that like strung me. Like you see, he already embodied within himself that embodies it that he is lucky. So he is gonna attract luck,
Yeah,
guys.
it helps actually. Every morning, nonstop.
Really.
Yeah, I say it 3 times because number 3 is associated with, again, the art of shadow, witchcraft. Yeah.
3 seals the deal.
Yes.
Third time the charm.
Third time the charm.
Oh, like I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky.
Yes, I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky.
I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich.
Yes. Okay, there you go. And the second one is when it comes to a downfall,
Mm.
when imposter syndrome's moment, I always say I'm worth it, I'm worth it, I'm worth it.
Beautiful. So, Kels, what gets you up in the morning?
My life. My life, my friends.
Wow.
I know people would think like, oh, that's a small thing, but actually it helps me to start my day with a positive thought. I'm lucky that I can be alive. I'm lucky I can awake.
Beautiful.
Right. I'm lucky I can have my food, my breakfast, even though it's not as fancy as those wealthy people, but come on.
Yeah.
We eat food.
Yeah.
We need that.
Oh, wow. Okay. So we're down to the last question.
Oh, I wish.
If you could create a quote right now for you to leave to the audience listening and the world as your legacy, what would it be?
For this year, my quote, go all out. Despite the situations, the things that you do, small or big, go all out. You will feel fulfillment. You will achieve something. The achievements, it's not there. It looks small for you, maybe, or other people's, but you yourself know you go all out. You give everything that you can to make to change the world or to change your life. Yeah. So all out. I hold that quotes on, yeah, every year to go all out. What I do, what I wear, it's all out.
And I think that this is a perfect way to close this session because, as you know, all of you know, that I just started this 6 months ago, and by the time this airs, this will be in April. But right now, at this point, it's been 6 months. I'm on this journey, and I think I echo what Kelly said. I'm going all out. Although I have a makeshift. If you guys know where I'm recording is from an iPad Air, but I just knew that this is actually has a 4K resolution, and I'm using Riverside, which is shout out to Riverside for having this credible platform for me to record my guests. So yes, with that, I think we can end the interview.
Oh,
I definitely will bring you for another episode. We can talk about go into details into manifesting step
oh,
by step.
that's a
Like
lot. Yeah.
yeah, like how do we actually help people who actually has starting to shift their thinking into okay, maybe manifesting is something I need to look into. Yeah. Yeah.
True.
So, okay, before we close off, I'd like to say if you love this episode, please continue to please follow us. If you are new, please follow us in our platform. We have Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and Apple Podcasts. Please also leave us how many reviews, Kels?
10.
Well, there's only five, but he's gonna give
Why not two?
okay, yeah, please leave us 5-star reviews on Spotify. And also please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, we'll end the show. Thank you,
Oh,
everybody.
bye.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yes, thank you guys.
Bye.
And remember,
Oh, wow.
you are
Worth it. And
and
oh my god, I love it.
to close it. Okay, bye guys.